In most of the markets where there's a Tanger Outlet Center, we're pretty much the center of the energy of the community. The first thing I look at is we are where people go for work, and in a lot of cases for their first jobs.
I'm here today with Stephen Yalof, CEO and President of Tanger Factory Outlet Centers. Can you talk a bit about Tanger's 2022 earnings results and how occupancy has changed or improved over the course of the pandemic?
Sure. Well, 2022 earnings results, we've delivered our first quarter results. And we were thrilled with our first quarter results, and our business seems to be holding firm. Traffic seems to be holding. Our sales are really good, and we're comparing them back to the 2021, obviously. 2019 was a milestone year for us as a company, and then obviously the pandemic in 2020 caused all sorts of problems across the retail industry. Primarily, a lot of the retailer tenants were weeded out due to bankruptcy or brand-wide restructures. But what was very interesting was how quickly a lot of the retail stores reopened, Tanger being principally open-air shopping centers, where there were very few places for people to gather. Tanger Centers seemed to be the go-to location. And because of that, our stores opened early, the customers came back quickly, and we all know the results of 2020 going into 2021 was sort of a nice retail tailwind, and sales were extremely good for both of those years.
The idea of community is embedded within Tanger's mission, vision, value statement. How has this come to light as customers continue to return to brick and mortar retail this year?
Well, in most of the markets where there's a Tanger Outlet Center, we're pretty much the center of the energy of the community. The first thing I look at is we are where people go for work, and in a lot of cases for their first jobs. My first job was in a shopping center. I worked in a mall in Livingston, New Jersey. But I always get very excited when I know that when we build a new shopping center that's going to be a great place for jobs, and great place for jobs in the community. And those jobs are 7 days a week, 365 days a year. We just announced and launched, broke ground on a new shopping center in Nashville, Tennessee. We'll have 1,100 permanent jobs when that shopping center opens in fall of 23. So multiply that by the 36 existing shopping centers in the Tanger portfolio, and I think Tanger's a really important place in the community.
If you were giving a 30-second elevator pitch, what would you say are the 3 top reasons to invest in your company?
Tanger as a brand has really become the verb in outlet shopping. So if you live in Long Island and you say, I'm going to Tanger, everybody knows you're really going to outlet shop. So I think that's an important thing for any company. If they can own that label with their brand, it means that the customer is thinking about the brand when they're going and doing that particular activity. But what's great with Tanger is that we've got an amazing suite of services that we offer to our retailer partners as part of the cost of doing business with us. And whether it's our digital initiatives that we have, where our app is actually your concierge on shopping day, or it's our best-in-class operations team who think about cleanliness and think about what our shopping centers look like every day. Because we're more than what our Yelp reviews say. We want to make sure that our customers have a great experience so that they go back and they tell their friends, because we want our customers to be promoters for our brand. And then lastly, leasing. I think our leasing experience is a wonderful experience for the customers because we're thinking about the brands that are important to the retail, to the customers that shop our shopping centers. So we don't want just to be a collection of brands that cater to a particular piece of the market. We want to be a lot of things to a lot of people so we can drive traffic to our centers.